All right, it's on.
Okay. So Veronica, this is the case, and in the very, very top, in the top section here, there's a book. This book, Essential Elements, it shows you how to play a violin. You put this one here, this black one, in your CD drive, and it plays the lessons right one at a time. First, it plays it with an orchestra behind you, and you play along with it, and then it plays, and then it just plays the orchestra, and you play the actual lesson. And it's very, very good and very concise, and will teach you a lot. So definitely use it. And let's see. Maybe the first thing to show you. Well, let me show it to you. This is it. I hope you like it. These green lines are just tape to show you where the first, second, and third positions are, or actually second, third, and fourth. The open string is a position. So this first string is G. And so this first position is A, and halfway there it would be a G sharp. So A, and then B flat, and then B, and then C here. So the very first thing you'll do when you get ready to start playing is make sure that it's in tune. We have this tuner here for you. Well, actually we also have a shoulder rest that you'll have to put on. The shoulder rest is put on like this, where when you're looking at it from upside down and from the back, the low part of the curve, you can see this has a curve to it, the low part of the curve would be on the right hand side. So you put it there, oops, and then lock it in place like so. And then when your chin goes here, this goes on your shoulder, and you can hold it with just your chin and your hands are free. So the first thing you'll do when you get ready to start playing is to tune it, and this is called a snark tuner. You turn this thing on, and you clip it onto the back of the scroll so that you can still see the screen. And can you see this? When you play the note, it'll tell you where you're at. See, it's playing a G. That orange line means it's a little bit flat, so you turn this little fine tuner on the G string till you just get a green light. Can you see that green light?
Yep, I can see.
And then D, also a little flat.
Wow.
And if it's sharp, it'll be yellow, so I'll turn it. See how that's yellow? That means it's sharp. So I'm going to turn it back. So you'll just have to experiment with that. And then the A. There. So you're in tune, so then you can take this off, and here is your bow. You'll want to tighten your bow up so that the gap between the horsehair and the bow would be enough to slide a pencil in, and it would hold the pencil lightly from falling. You don't want it too tight. And this is it. So I'll be doing these first positions. I'll play the scale of G. It's just using those three positions. So open.
Ooh, sounds nice.
Pretty easy, huh? And I'll play a quick tune on your violin, and I really hope you like it. So, this is inside, you'll see a label that says Jean Delcourt, Series 1, Number 2, meaning this is my first series, the second violin that I've made, from the Sweet Medicine Studios in Madison, Wisconsin. So I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you really learn to play and enjoy playing the violin. I like it more than anything I've ever done before as far as hobbies go. I like it 100 times better than playing guitar.
Did you break this in? You've been playing it? Have you been playing?
I've been playing it. Yeah, I've been playing it for the last month and a half to get it to get it broken in.
Mm-hmm. Has it
And
changed?
It has.
The
It's changed
tune?
a lot.
How?
Changed, well, it just the tone becomes richer.
Oh.
I would recommend when you replace strings, and if you play every day, you'll want to replace strings about every 6 months. In this pocket here, we have some rosin for you, and you want to rosin your bow a little bit every time you play, and that's just taking your bow, tightening it up. I've already loosened it, but tightening it up, and then using a thumb to guide it. Just rub it back and forth, and get rosin on there. You'll see some rosin building up on your strings and at the bottom of your fingerboard, and that's okay. You can wipe that off later. You'll see some rosin build up on this part of the fingerboard and on your strings. If the rosin really gets thick, you can take a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a tissue or a paper towel and wipe it gently on the strings, and it dissolves it and takes it right off.
It won't ruin the string?
Won't ruin the strings.
The alcohol?
When you replace the strings, I like Prim strings, P-R-I-M. That's what's on here now. I really like them. All of the wood, this, and the pegs, I made just from stock boards I had from a wood called Purple Heart. If you leave it in the sun, but not if it's too hot, it'll get more and more purple as time goes on, which is kind of cool. And if it starts to turn brown, which it will over time, if you take some very, very fine sandpaper, take the strings off, sand the purple again, sand everything again, and put it in the sun again, it'll turn purple again and then if you oil it, it'll stay that way. So.
Did you oil this?
I've oiled it once. Yeah. You gotta kind of have to do it regularly.
What kind of oil?
I just use olive oil. Oops,
Olive oil?
Yep, I still have it.
How do I transport this?
Just carry it on board with you.
Put it overhead?
Yeah, put it in your overhead compartment.
Well, they all start pushing things in there, and how do I make sure that...
It's a good case. It'll be protected. You might even talk to the stewardess about maybe putting it in a closet instead of an overhead.
Yeah, because they start pushing stuff in there. And
Yeah.
All right, I'm turning this off.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing.
And then we'll figure out. Well, I hope you love it.
Okay.
And I'm already working on the next one, which is the one for Alex, and I've got another commission one that I'm working on as well. So
Who's that for?
Ex-student of mine.
Ah.
And Bess gave me a 100-year-old violin to repair, and I've taken it completely apart.
Really?
And I'm going to rebuild it from
100-year-old.
From the start.
Wow.
It wasn't a good violin. It was her great grandma's, and she, it just made in Germany. It doesn't, it's not a special kind.
Wow.
But it needed some work. Yeah. So please keep me posted on your progress, and yeah, let's see if we can get this thing in an email and send it to her.
Okay. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, and don't forget the $100 balance.
Oh, really? There is a $100 balance? Okay. All right.
So go ahead and stop it.